Final Fantasy X isn't just a game, it's an emotional roller coaster wrapped in a beautifully tragic tale that leaves even the toughest of gamers reaching for the tissue box. At its heart, Final Fantasy X tells a story of sacrifice, destiny, and the bittersweet nature of love that resonates deeply with anyone who's ever faced a loss or had to make a hard choice. So let's take a stroll through Spira and unpack why this heartbreaking narrative remains timeless and classic. Let's step into Spira, a realm where beauty and despair dance a delicate waltz. From its lush, vibrant landscapes to the haunting ruins left in Sin's wake, Spira is a world that effortlessly captures the imagination. Yet beneath its stunning vistas lies a relentless cycle of death and rebirth, a theme that's as universal as your favorite bittersweet breakup. The game's narrative isn't afraid to confront the harsh realities of sacrifice and the price of hope, which is why so many of us find ourselves relating to the characters on a deeply personal level. Enter Tidus. I know it's pronounced Tidus. I don't care. I don't want to say Tidus. It makes me feel weird inside. So we have Tidus, our charismatic, sometimes overly enthusiastic protagonist who's been plucked from his homeworld and thrust into the mystical chaos of Spira. Tidus is the ultimate fish out of water, a literal embodiment of someone who suddenly finds themselves in a world where the rules are completely different. His journey isn't just about defeating sin. It's about coming to terms with a reality that's as unpredictable as his own emotions. Tidus's struggle to reconcile his past with his uncertain future strikes a chord with anyone who's ever felt out of place or overwhelmed by the weight of destiny. I mean, who doesn't have the weight of destiny on their shoulders right now? Then there's Yuna, the epitome of grace under pressure, burdened with the duty of undertaking a pilgrimage that will ultimately demand her greatest sacrifice. Her journey is less about epic battles, though there's plenty of those, and more about the quiet internal conflicts that resonate with our own experiences of love, loss, and duty. Yuna's gentle determination in the face of inevitable tragedy mirrors the universal human struggle of wanting to change fate even when it seems as immovable as a mountain. And let's be honest, her quiet resolve is one of the many reasons fans adore her. It's like watching someone carry the weight of the world with nothing but sheer will and an impressive set of summoning abilities. The romance between Tidus and Yuna is as delicate as it is devastating, a love story that blossoms in the shadow of an unavoidable end. Their relationship isn't defined by grand gestures alone, but by subtle moments of connection that feel painfully real. It's a bittersweet reminder that love in all its beauty often comes with a side of heartache. There's something profoundly moving about two people who choose to love, fully aware that their time together is as transient as a shooting star across Spira's midnight sky. This ephemeral quality of their bond is what makes their story not only heartbreaking, but also profoundly relatable. One of the most compelling and soul-crushing aspects of Final Fantasy X is its meditation on the cyclical nature of fate. In Spira, the cycle of the summoner and their pilgrimages and the perpetual rise of sin serve as metaphors for the recurring challenges in life. It's as if the game is winking at us, reminding us that much like our own personal misadventures, things are destined to repeat unless we muster the courage to break the cycle. This theme has struck a chord with players around the globe, as it mirrors the frustrating yet strangely comforting patterns we see in our own lives. Beyond the epic battles and the gorgeous visuals, what truly makes Final Fantasy X timeless is the way it handles character development. Every member of the cast, be it the stoic Auron, the ever-loyal Waka, or even the mysterious Lulu, bring something unique to the table. Their personal struggles and growth add layers of complexity to the story, making it feel as if every heartache and moment of triumph is a reflection of real-life experiences. These aren't just characters in a video game. They're mirrors that reflect our own vulnerabilities and the resilience we must muster in the face of adversity. And personally, I think from just like front to back overall, Final Fantasy X has my favorite cast of main characters. I think they're all so well written, and I just think they're the best. If you've ever played Final Fantasy X without being drawn into its sweeping score, then you might be a hardened soul indeed. The game's music doesn't just set the mood, it elevates every scene, transforming moments of quiet introspection into epic meditations on fate and sacrifice. Each melody is carefully crafted to echo the emotional landscape of Spira, ensuring that even after the credits roll, the haunting tunes linger in your mind like an old bittersweet memory. It's a musical journey that perfectly complements the narrative themes of loss and hope, and To Xanarkin it's definitely top 5 Final Fantasy tracks of all time, easy. So why does Final Fantasy X continue to be such a timeless and classic tale? The answer lies in its fearless exploration of themes that are as old as time itself. Love, loss, sacrifice, and the struggle against an inevitable fate are not just narrative devices, they're reflections of our own experiences. The game doesn't sugarcoat the hardships of life. Instead, it presents them all in their messy, heartbreaking glory, offering players a cathartic experience that lingers long after the final battle is fought. Final Fantasy X is more than just a chapter in a beloved franchise. It's a cultural touchstone that has inspired countless discussions, fan theories, and even memes. Its legacy endures not just because of its technical brilliance or memorable characters, but because it dares to ask big questions about the nature of existence and the cost of hope. In a world where we're constantly bombarded with the promise of happy endings, Final Fantasy X stands out as a poignant reminder that sometimes the most meaningful stories are the ones that make us cry a little and think a lot. At its core, Final Fantasy X is a celebration of the human spirit, the resilience that keeps us fighting, loving, and hoping, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Its story is heartbreaking not because it leaves us in despair, but because it captures the profound beauty of living, loving, and sacrificing for something greater than ourselves. And while you might find yourself laughing at a witty quip, or two, or a cringy laughing scene, perhaps, it's the unyielding emotional truth of the narrative that truly makes the game a classic. In the end, Final Fantasy X is a love letter to anyone who's ever experienced the pain of loss or the fleeting joy of love. Its blend of tragic beauty, unforgettable characters, and themes that cut right to the core of what it means to be human is what makes it a timeless classic. So if you ever find yourself in need of a story that's as sharp as it is soulful, look no further than Final Fantasy X, a game that proves sometimes the most heartbreaking tales are the ones that resonate the longest. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think of the story of Final Fantasy X. For this one, I was trying to think of like when I think of video game stories that I love, I always think of Final Fantasy X, and I just wanted to, the reason I made the video is I just wanted to put it into words why I think the story is so great and why it kind of sticks with you. And I don't know if I did. I have no idea if I actually got that across in the video, but I hope I did. But that was kind of the point of the video. Anyways, I'm kind of back on my regular schedule now. My mom had bronchitis, and I was definitely feeling a little under the weather there for a little bit too. But I'm better, and yeah, so videos are going to come back at a regular pace from now on until the next time I get sick. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about the story of Final Fantasy X. Is it something that sticks with you, or did you just kind of play it and it was just another story? Let me know in the comments. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.